What's up, YouTube? This is JP Panther back on the video, and today's video is another Star Wars news update video. I kind of want to give you guys my thoughts and stuff like that. Again, this is this article bounding into comics. Former Darth Vader actor throws shade at J.J. Abrams in Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy, and again, the actor is former actor Darth Vader actor C. Andrew Nielsen, who do shade at the director J.J. Abrams in Disney Star Wars trilogy, and I guess I'm not sure. I guess he's like a voice actor or something like that. It seems like he was like a voice actor. I'm not completely sure, but shit, what? Yeah. I guess he was like the voice actor or whatever. But I'll show you this is what he posted on his, I guess his Instagram, or I think it's Facebook. But this is what he posted, right? So I want to show you that as well. And this is what he says, right? He says, in my settlements, exactly, J.J. Abrams is not a bad filmmaker. He's more of a lazy filmmaker. Not lazy in his work ethic, but in his storytelling, he relies too heavy on his mystery box concept of telling stories and the notion of mystery driving infinity possibilities. In other words, he allows himself to always pull a rabbit out of his hat, whatever it's convenient. That works great, but if you're Bugs Bunny standing like Tasmanian, sticking out of dynamite, nowhere, it's a cheat when telling a human story. His films aren't awful, they just aren't completing, and he pulls too many sticks of dynamite out of nowhere. And again, and it's not the driving force of it. I'm not exactly thinking how to exploit mystery box strategies to the story. I mean, I was just that a good story means you want to understand what's going on and stick with it, what's inside. And my friend, talent producer Brian Perk, who when I was writing to figure out what the hell I was going to talk about, said, why don't you talk about the box you have? What do you make of JJ, the dude's comments, blah, blah. Again, I will link the article in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. Again, I just want to kind of give you my quick thoughts on this. Again, it seems like even former Star Wars actors or former Lucasfilms employees, they're not happy with the Star Wars sequel trilogy. And you could tell that they're not really happy with the Star Wars sequel trilogy because they're coming out bashing it already and things like that. Again, I guess he's not working for Disney or Lucasfilm right now, but like he's already bashing the hell out of the Rise of Skywalker because he knows how J.J. Abrams is. Again, I don't hate J.J. Abrams. I just think he's a very safe director. I think he just puts a band-aid on everything. He doesn't really fix the problem. So let's say you got shot, right? Just let's say you get shot, right? You got a bullet wound. He won't take the bullet out or try to, put some alcohol or try to heal the wound. He'll be like, nah, we'll leave the bullet in there. We'll just put a band-aid in there. That's what J.J. Abrams does. You know what I mean? He's a very safe director. He just passes things up. He never fixes it. You feel me? That's the problem I have with JJ. You feel me? But the thing is, you could tell that even former Lucasfilm employees are having issues with him. And I think Disney, they're getting a lot of heat now and all this other stuff. And I feel like when the Rise of Skywalker starts coming out and when the hype starts going down, or let's say, it's been out for like 2 or 3 months, I feel like a lot of these actors and actresses who's worked on the Rise of Skywalker, the movie, like John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, and Oscar Isaac, and Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill's pretty open with it, But I feel like when, probably January or February when it starts dying down, I feel like they're going to be completely honest of how they truly felt working with the movie and stuff like that. Because right now, if you see how they're promoting the movie right now, they're really treating it like it's Avengers Endgame, and they're using the dual soundtrack, the dual OST with Jay Williams, where Darth Maul and Obi-Wan fight and stuff like that from the Phantom Menace. Like, you could tell they're trying to treat this like this is Endgame, but it's not Endgame, man. I talked to you guys before. I felt like this is just, they're using Endgame's marketing strategy to do with this movie, and it's just not resonating, it's not clicking. And if you look at the box office projections, which I kind of told you before, they're projecting this to do like Last Jedi. Like, they say if it plays like Last Jedi, it will make $1.2 billion. So I'm like, that's not bad, but it's like, first of all, you're spending like 400. Really, It's a $300 million budget. Let's be honest, reshoots and all. It's gonna be like a $400 million movie budget, and the marketing is probably gonna be like a $200 million. So if you add that up, 600 million times that by 2 to be profit. So it needs to make 1.2 billion to be profitable. But that will say a lot. I'm not gonna say that's a failure, but it will underperform a lot compared to The Last Jedi and Endgame and all these other Star Wars, The Force Awakens and stuff like that. So I feel like Disney and Lucasfilm, they shot themselves in the foot. They're trying to go after this Me Too movement, white feminist girl power audience, and it's just not working, and they're losing a lot of money. And these new Disney Star Wars trilogy fans, they're not rocking with it like that. The only reason why they're gonna go see it because it fits with their political, social political agenda. That's really it. After this movie is done, you're not gonna see them buy no comics, no buy no merchandise and things like that. They might buy the Blu-ray or DVD and home video release, but they're not going to support it outside of the screen. They're not going to buy the novels. They're not going to buy the comic books. They're not going to buy the merchandise. You know what I mean? They'll buy the Blu-ray edition or whatever it is, the 3 Disney Blu-ray sequel trilogy edition, and that's it. Nothing else. They'll pay their money, go to see the movie, and they'll buy their own Blu-ray, and that's it. So Disney, you shot yourselves in the foot, and I think you're starting to realize that, realizing what is all the stuff you guys are doing is coming back and bite you guys in the ass, and the fan base is more rebelling. And if you pay attention how J.J. Abrams is acting, the way they're going to position the movie, if it underperforms or doesn't make as much money, they'll just be like, okay, we'll blame it on Geeks and Gamers and Fandom Menace and just make a bunch of excuses. And that's the route I feel like they're going to go if it doesn't do as well. And also, if you look at like certain articles, they're still trying to push it in China. And I'm like, China's not rocking with this. You know what I mean? China's a communist country. It's racist as hell. I'm not gonna lie. If you saw how China treated Black Panther, how racist they were, the Asian population in China, how racist they were against Black Panther. Like, you should have seen, like, it's too black, it's too African American, it's too that, and the blackness hurt my eyes, and all this other BS. You feel me? So China, they're notorious for being racist. So I'm like, first of all, if you saw how they treat Star Wars, they're like, F all that. You know what I mean? Oppressed people rebelling against the government and fighting for democracy and freedom. China is the exact opposite. It's a communist country. And I don't think something like that resonates with China. And I feel like Disney got to realize that. I don't care how much you guys are kissing ass to China. They're not rocking with it. If they're not rocking with this franchise, they're not rocking with the franchise. And you guys have to deal with it. And they're just not cool with it. They're not rocking with Star Wars. I don't realize. It's just facts. People are rocking with Marvel. People will choose Marvel over Star Wars. That's what it seems like. And I just feel like Disney just shot themselves in the foot, and I think they realized that all the crap they've been doing, trying to go after the fans and stuff like that, calling them racist and sexist and stuff like that, a lot of it came back and bite them in the ass, and now they'll probably be like, okay, I'll go see Jumanji, I'll go see Cats, I'll go see Bombshell, I'll go see Mercy, I'll go see other movies on the Christmas than Star Wars. And if I see Star Wars, I'll catch it on a matinee. That's really it, guys. Tell me what you guys think about the Darth Vader actor. Do you agree with him? Do you disagree with him? Let me know in the comment section below. Rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Peace and have a great day and take care.